Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and a tweet video and a bit of a let's talk. So, as you guys see, the EX falling price deal for Terra still has 13 days left, and we just got this tweet. So in the background, I'm going to be rating because it is raid hour right now. Get HD Aqua EX pre-strengthened to 5 special attack dots within 15 draws from this falling price deal. As an added bonus, you'll also get 3 magic beers each time that you draw from this banner. Okay, so the next one is here. So I saw someone call her Lady Aqua. I love that. I love that. So Lord Terra, Lady Aqua, and Lord Ventus. So basically, let's talk about what it's going to take this. These are falling price deals. We did calculate previously that it is going to take about 30,000 jewels to be able to collect get the Mercy Medal, right? So then the natural question would be, well, which one should you go for? And I kind of want to talk about that because actually someone came in recently into the stream, and let me go ahead and make this small here. Let's make this small so we can keep... Oh, you know what? Let's just put it over here. Ooh. Did DUJ2 just figure something out? I think he did. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, someone's throwing stickers at me. Thank you, Foxy, for the jewels. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about these banners and what they mean. And for those wondering right now, these jewels that are appearing around me, no, I'm not getting jewels in the game. I wish that's how it worked. But that is people over on stream.me stickering me right now. And I really appreciate it. It's a form of donation. It's like bits on Twitch. So thank you. I really appreciate it. So let's talk about these 3 very powerful medals and what you should do for them and who are they for, because they all do exactly the same thing, except one is going to be power, one is going to be magic, and of course the last one is going to be speed. So you kind of have to look at the duality of what you're going to be doing, or triality. I don't know how you would say it. So unless you happen to have 90,000 jewels saved up, or unless you're willing to spend $600, yeah, I mean, man, okay, we think of it now as spending $600, but I remember a time when people would drop $1,400 to gilt a single tier 4 medal. If you've been around since the first Sephiroth and such, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I mean, when we look at these medals and we look at the fact that they're coming, you could think, you know, let's start with the first question. Is this a game-changing medal? Yeah, these are game-changing medals, all of these. The reason for that is because we don't really know just yet just how much they're going to change the game. But think of it this way. Each of these medals is going to give you... Do I still have this? I don't know if I still have this on here. Let's see. Boop. Boop. No, I don't. Oh, well. Each of these medals is going to give you a 30% boost on your guild. So 30% guild boost is a considerable amount. I'm back there. I'm trying to look for it actually. Let's see. Let's look for Terra. Is it just Terra EX? I think it's, yeah, to HD Terra EX. Okay, so let's look at Terra. Deals 4 hits in 1 turn. SP attack bonus plus 30%, inflicts more damage with 1 enemy left, including raid boss. What you're looking for when you go for one of these medals, whether it be Terra, Aqua, or Ventus, you are looking for that 30% lux boost. So basically what this means is, let's say you have a medal that is a tier 4 medal. So it's 140% lux or 140% guild. 130%, sorry, 130% guilt. That metal is going to turn into 160. If you have a tier 7 metal, like any tier 7 metal, like for say for example right here, what do I have here? I can't even look. But you have a tier 7 metal which has a 200% guilt, it becomes a 230% guilt. Now that doesn't sound like you're like, okay, so 30%, what's the big deal about that? Think of the fact that the maximum amount of damage that you can do in one turn, 30% more damage across the board. So let's say that you're doing Coliseum and you're pushing very, very hard in Coliseum, and you get to a certain point where you just don't have, you know, when you get to Coliseum and you have like 1 bar left or 2 bars left, and you're like, man, I just need a tiny bit more damage. If only this metal had a little bit more guilt, if only this metal had, you know, a little bit more strength, if only it was boosted. This 30% damage is 30% damage across your metal. So let's say, for example, you're doing a good estimate right now. You're doing 20 million damage in your metal, in your whole Keyblade. A lot of people can do a lot more than that. Some people can do that less, but about 20 million is the damage that we can do right now in a Keyblade turn. 30% more. You're going to be able to do 6 million more damage. 6 million more damage is a gigantic amount of damage, and it is going to make a humongous difference when you're trying to push in Coliseum or trying to push in any challenge where you need to do more damage. High score challenge all across the board. Right now, again, like I said, I've seen people say that they have been pulling, they pulled Terra in the first pull. I saw someone who sent a screenshot that they did 1 pull and got 2 Terras. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And from what I have understood, you can only do 1 of these. So if you have Terra, Aqua, and Ventus, it's not like you're going to do a 90% for now. It's very possible that in the future, you are going to be able to do more. So this is the thing. You don't have to have each one of them. You don't have to have them all to be able to get your maximum amount of damage in, or a maximum percent, to, you know, to level up the guild. You also don't have to have this metal guilted. If you're using this metal as a buffer for that 30%, then all you need is the 1 metal. Now, it is going to be a metal that's going to do a lot of damage for you. So the example that I explained on stream the other day was when someone said, which one of these should I go for? And I said, the first question I'm going to ask you is, which Keyblade are you maining? Let's say that you're like me right now and you're maining Fairy Stars. Let's also say that you have the ideal setup where you can have your upright buffs maxed out. You want to do the 777 as soon as possible. How can you do a 777 as soon as possible right now? Well, you're going to have a Kairi EX or a Xian EX, you know, to get that upright or reverse buff. Because remember, the Terra Aqua and new Terra Aqua and Ventus metals, it doesn't matter if you're upright or reverse metal. It just matters that, it just matters that the metal is gilded. Also, I wonder, let me know down below in the comments, will this metal give 30% gilt to a non-gilded metal? I don't know. You let me know. You let me know down below if that in the comments, if that is something, because I don't know if that happens. But let's say with what we currently have in the game right now, if you were to get the copy key arts, right, that we have right now, and if you were to pull a few times for that and you're lucky enough to get double cast on a copy key art, then you could run Kairi X, a copy key art with double cast, and already you're looking at a 6 upright or Xian EX, 6 upright or 6 reverse, and 777. So, or sorry, 7777. So that's pretty great. Then you drop this metal, the one that just came out tonight, the Aqua, in the 3rd slot, and you've got yourself a world of damage. You can also do that, let's say, in Divine Rose, and I'm just talking about the metals that I really know, that I use a lot. Divine Rose, Fairy Stars, but you guys might know a lot more about the other metals. And that is if I have this metal down here, Gilted, and can you imagine Gilted, Traded, and everything else? Of course, if you're wondering what traits like I would want to have on this metal if I had it, first and foremost, probably rates. Although the main problem we're having right now with rates, as you can see right now as I'm going through and doing this raid boss, is that they're not, I don't really get a chance to do that much damage to the raid bosses. 11 million, as crazy as that sounds now, is really not a lot of lux. We need raid bosses with, you know, 50 to 100 million now to really test out our setups. And hopefully with, you know, with these metals coming, they are going to level, you know, level up our bosses, because we are definitely going to need to see that. But anyway, so if you get this metal, if you use this metal ungilted, just with the 5 orbs, not even any traits, any skills, nothing on it, whoa, you could drop it in your first slot of your Keyblade, and then every single metal after that that's gilted probably is going to get that buff, so you're going to get more damage. If you drop it all gilted in the third slot, which most third slots already have a pretty good a multiplier, you're going to get the benefit of the damage, plus your 4th, 5th, and 6th, and potentially friend metal are also going to have that 30%. So what you want to look at is, like I said, the first question I would ask you, if you ask me which one should you go for, is what's your favorite Keyblade? What's the Keyblade you're using right now? The second question I would ask you is, what are you going to use it for? Are you going to use it for damage? So in that case, you don't really have to have it. I mean, you can have it gilded, but if you're going to use it for damage, then it doesn't really matter which one you put it on, because your other metals are going to be the heavy hitters. If you want to use it for damage and use the metal itself for damage, then, sorry, I should have said if you want to use it for buffing. If you want to use it for buffing, it doesn't matter which one you use, because it's just going to buff all the other metals after. If you want to use it for damage as well, then you do probably have to have it gilted or pull for multiple so you can get traits. And then you need to put it in a slot that's going to do damage. So Aqua, beautiful third slot, or fourth slot in Divine Rose, beautiful third slot in Fairy Stars, and go from there. So those would be the main questions that I would ask you. The last question I would say is, you know, what exactly are you going to use it for? Are you going to use it for Coliseum and challenges? Like, are you really, really into Coliseum? You really want to push really hard in Coliseum? Or are you going to use it for like raiding? Because that would mean what skill you put onto it. Of course, you can't go wrong with an AB. Do we have AB5? No, AB5 Max Lux is coming this month. You can't go wrong with a Max Lux skill, because, I mean, come on, you're going to get the damage and you're going to get the Lux, so you can use it in both situations. But if you have an AB5 Max and you want to use it just for Coliseum, then you have to look at it from that point of view. So from what we've been looking at right now, probably Monday, maybe Monday, we will be seeing the next one. We will be seeing the last one, and we're still going to have, it looks like, an entire week to pull from either one of these metals. If you have the financial capacity, if you have the jewels saved up to get all 3, congratulations. If you get multiples on your journey to getting all 3, a big congratulations, because these metals are not only buffing metals, they are ridiculous damage metals. The amount of damage that these things are going to be able to do is absolutely incredible, guys. I mean, the only thing that can make these things better is if they lasted for 2 turns or something like that. Absolutely incredible, absolutely wonderful. I really am thinking of saving. I mean, I really am thinking of saving. I kind of want I kind of wanted to go for one of these. I know it's kind of crazy, but these metals are going to make a very, very big difference in the game, as you know, in the near future. Oh, also, sorry, one more thing. Aqua does 3 hits, not 4. So Aqua does do 3 hits, which is pretty awesome. And apart from that, she is pretty much the same as everything else. Man, her art is amazing. Her art is absolutely incredible. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. That's just my 2 cents on the topic. Like I said, right now, if you guys have noticed, I've kind of stopped pulling. I'm saving right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to 30,000 jewels by the end of the month, but maybe I can. And if I do, then you guys might see me go for one of these. Currently, because of the setup I use, more than likely you're going to see me go for Aqua. But I am thinking of maybe going back to Divine Rose sometimes. Sorry, Olympia. So maybe going for Ventus might be a good thing to do. I don't know. I mean, let's see. Let's take a quick look what he does. Ventus HD version EX. So he does 6 hits. He does 6 hits for 1 turn, raises special attack bonus by 30%. Same thing, everything else. So he does 6 hits. So maybe Aqua is the best bet. She might be the best bet if you're looking for hit damage or a hit counter, because of course that is very important for us. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me know down below what you guys are thinking of doing. Are you planning to go for all 3? Are you thinking of just going for 1 or 2? Or are you waiting? Are you saving your jewels for other medals that are coming, and inevitably for our what's it called? Inevitably for our anniversary, because our anniversary is a month and a week away, kind of a month and 2 weeks away. Wow. So yeah, 5-6 weeks, guys. 5-6 weeks, and we will be in our anniversary, which is probably going to be a whole other kettle of fish to deal with. But yeah, so let's think about that, and the fact that, you know, we do have a finite number of jewels. If this deal does go till the end of the month, so maybe I'll have enough to pull for one of them. Right now I'm leaning towards Aqua. That's just because of what I use in my current setups, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. I'll see you guys next time, and thanks a lot for watching. See ya.